What's good, guys? Welcome back. It's Know Your Wave here. This is your boy Nick. Today I have a different video. I have a God of War video. And I'm showing you a pretty good build with strength. And in fact, it is mostly strength, if not the most strength. And there are a couple of alternatives to this build. I will show you when I get to the armor. But if you want good strength, a little bit of other stuff to get you by for either New Game Plus or the new DLC that just came out. Hence why I'm making this video for people who have only maybe just finished the main story and wanting to start the DLC with a good build. This is a build to grind for. So the build starts off with the axe. Furious Maul. Ignore the fact that it's a level 10 because you can only get this in New Game Plus. Because this is my New Game Plus Give Me God of War run. I got to up to the bit with Heimdall. I won't do too much spoilers, but I kind of got stuck on one of the missions, and I stopped playing for like a few months, probably more than a few months. I think I haven't played this game in a long time, since closer to when it came out, so I never got around to finishing it. But now I will be doing the DLC. I will be doing the DLC. Of course, I'll be doing the DLC. Who wouldn't want to be doing the DLC? But anyway, ignore the fact that it's red. Just pretend it's a level 9, which is your max level, because you haven't started your Game Plus yet. So we're going with the Furious Maul. And now these two, not you can kind of go with whatever you want, but in my opinion, the axe is probably the worst out of the three. So what I do is I use Hell's Touch for stun and then Mists of Helheim, and I pair these two. I always pair these two. I have been since the main game and then most of New Game Plus. So what I do is, instead of using the axe pretty much at all, I bring the axe out first. I hit the Hell's Touch, then I hit the Mists of Helheim, then we go over to the blades. The blades that are which have got the pommels of the Nine Realms. We hit these two abilities, Flames of Anguish and Nemean Crush. These are heavy attacks, man. Look at the damage and the burn. These are max level, and they're pretty easy to get. All these level 3. But if you look at the burn damage on this, and then you don't even need to use a spear after. You can just do the ability where you swing the blades around and then you whiplash, and then they get the burning effect. You add that onto this, because this gives you a big burning effect, and so does this, and this also does mad damage. You will crush everyone. I kid you not. And I am gone this far on New Game Plus, so it is a pretty good build, and I'm not that good at games. As you see, I'm stuck on this mission, but I got through this. I'm pretty much 80% done the game, and I've done it with this build only, so it's worked wonders for me. I'm sure it'd work for you. Spear, again, another one that I don't use too much, but it is satisfying using this thing. Hind of the Nine Realms, Thrust of a Thousand Soldiers, and Honor the Fallen. These are interchangeable. I think all of the Drop Near Spear abilities are all as good as each other. I think I was playing around with a lot of them. This one I like a lot, actually. I recently started using this one back when I was playing. I think I used to use Finger of Ruin the most and the Windstorm, but you can use whatever looks cool to you. Use it. The shield, Dauntless Shield always. If this is lacking a bit of defense, if you want, you can go with the Stone Wall, but this, with the Round of Purification, it is high risk, high reward, but the reward is just too high to pass it up. So there's that. Rage, doesn't matter. honestly. If anything, Wrath or Valor, I wouldn't bother with Fury. Wrath is very good, especially with damage and taking out enemies, and also conserving your rage. Fury does not conserve your rage. You use all of it. I'm pretty sure you use all of it in one go. So if there's like, I don't know, one enemy left, one big guy left, you just got to use like a quarter of your bar with Wrath, and you still got the rest of it, and then you save it up, pretty quickly anyway. Valor, if you're really like doing bad, like dying a lot, use Valor. It's not the best, but it gives you health. Why not? Relic. This is the relic I use. I'm not gonna pronounce it, but this is the best one. If you ask most 90% of the other fan base, they will probably tell you to do the one with the one where you freeze time. I don't know which one that's called. I think it's this one. But the one that you freeze time is also a fantastic relic. Honestly, whatever you want is good enough. Whoops. Let's go. Let's go to Freya. This is the sword I use. Again, doesn't matter. Bifrost is cool. Uh, I think the other one just stun damage. Yeah, stun or Bifrost. Yeah, same shit. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. Uh, when you're in battle with her, it seems like she barely does anything. This is the summon I use, Queen's Roar, best summon. This actually saves me sometimes. I'm not too sure about the other ones. Okay, this one was good too. I think I mostly use this one when I was doing the Berserkers, mainly because sometimes they get interrupted, even if they're doing a red, like a red unblockable attack. Sometimes you can use her to kind of save you and interrupt him. Uh, but yeah, armor, Freya. These are the attunements. Sonic attunement, Sonic aftershock, rune engraved release. That's what I use. Uh, Back to Kratos. Now, the wrist and the waist. Honestly, I would just stick with Vidar's. If you want, the best out of strength, the defenses are not too bad as well. On the waist, it's not too bad. The wrist is full strength, and the chest piece is pretty interchangeable. I might actually go back to Vidar's. I'm not too sure, just because there is more defense than there is on Berserker, but Berserker does have a lot more. It's a lot more well rounded. You've got more cooldown, luck, vitality, which is all, and runic cooldown as well, which you're pretty lacking. Runic cooldown's not too bad, as you see in the corner up there. Um, Vitality's lacking the most, but you go to Vidar's, you're losing all of that, and you're getting rid of defense and a lot of strength. So it's give and take. You can't have everything. If you want strength, if you're fine, you don't die at all, you're good at dodging, go Vidar's and get the whole set, and you get the perk as well. Uh, each to their own. Same thing here with the amulet. There are a few different things you can do. You can match three, like I did here, Vanaheim, 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 and you get a perk. Same with Muspelheim, and you get a perk. Jotunheim's Force is one that I don't think a lot of people might have, because you don't need a trophy for it. So if you've gotten the platinum, you probably still haven't got this amulet enchantment. You're gonna have to look it up. I can't remember too much. It's one of the, I think in Svartalheim, you go up to the dragon, and you tap the relic, and the dragon comes to life. You kill it, drops this. Very good enchantment. What else you can do is have one of each. So like Midgard, Muspelheim, Vanaheim, Jotunheim. You need to have Jotunheim for this. Svartalheim, all of the 9 realms, one of each. It can be the one with the most strength, and that might get you a little bit extra strength. And it's like a rainbow perk. You get a special hidden buff. I think it's a melee increase. I'm not too sure though. I have used it before. Not my cup of tea, but I prefer to have it like this because you also get these two as well. The increased melee damage in realm shifts, which honestly is kind of useless to me, but most people, if you are planning on using the realm shift relic, use this. If not, go with literally anything with the most strength, or wrath. Boon of Wrath is what I'm probably gonna change this to now. I didn't know that was like that, but because I don't use the realm shift anymore. But Boon of Wrath, if you're using the relic that shifts shifts the realm time thing, use the other one. But as far as this goes, this is a perfect build. You can't go wrong with it. Um, Obviously, when you're in New Game Plus, you're gonna be upgrading it. There probably is some new better ones. I'm not too sure, but honestly, this got me through. This will get most of you through. Um, Skills, go for the most damage and stuns as you can get. Elemental on the blades is pretty good because you want to get that extra burn build up, and everything else doesn't really matter. And honestly, that's about it. There's not much to these builds. Uh, if you want more content like this, if this helped, leave a like maybe, and subscribe. Subscribe for more. Subscribe for the DLC because I'm going to film that. I might do it right now. But anyway, have a good one. Get the hell out of here.